It was September 27, 1986, a day Cleveland believed would make history. Everyone gathered for one purpose: BalloonFest '86, an event meant to break the world record by releasing 1.5 million balloons into the sky, packed and trembling with millions of colorful balloons. The United Way had spent months planning this. To the organizers, this was more than a stunt. It was supposed to be a symbol of hope, unity, and celebration. But hidden behind the excitement were dark clouds slowly forming on the horizon. By noon, volunteers frantically tied balloons. Laughter filled the air. Helicopters hovered above. News anchors prepared to broadcast the grand moment. Millions of balloons rose like a living rainbow, swirling, colliding. The massive net lifted comma, and the sky exploded into color. The crowd cheered. Cameras flashed. For a moment, Cleveland truly felt magical. But the magic didn't last. No one expected the weather to shift so suddenly, bouncing against one another in a breathtaking wave. A cold front began to push into the city. Winds picked up, and the sky dimmed. Instead of drifting peacefully upward, the balloons were shoved downward, hundreds of thousands raining back onto the city. The airport, the highways, planes halted operations, injuring themselves as balloons landed around them. Meanwhile, miles away on Lake Erie, the Coast Guard was searching for 2 missing fishermen. But the lake was now covered in a blanket of floating balloons so thick that rescuers couldn't distinguish a human head from a cluster of rubber spheres. Everywhere, balloons bobbed like illusions. Everywhere, they hid the truth. The fishermen were later found dead, and lawsuits soon followed. The event that was meant to bring joy instead cost the city millions, harmed wildlife, disrupted travel, and became a global reminder of how quickly a celebration can turn into disaster. Today, BalloonFest '86 is remembered not for breaking a world record, but for breaking expectations of what happens when nature, planning, and human ambition collide. A sky full of balloons had become a warning that even the most colorful dreams can cast the darkest shadows.